Hey, what's happening, gamers? Welcome back to Apollo Justice, Ace Attorney Trilogy. This is episode 30! The 30th episode. That's crazy, right? So today is going to be the start of Turnabout Academy, which is the newest episode, or the newest case in our series, part of the Dual Destinies thing. We've done 3 Dual Destinies cases so far. By saying that 5 times fast, we've done episode 1, Turnabout Countdown. Episode 2, Turnabout Monstrous. Special episode, Turnabout Reclaimed. And today is Turnabout Academy. Which
awesome.
Looks like it doesn't star Ace Attorney or Apollo. So this is all about Athena. Then the next case will be, it looks like Ace Attorney and Apollo, but Apollo is not looking very cool. I mean, he looks like, you know, typical anime villain. And then episode 5 will have the return of one of our favorites, prosecutors. Yeah! It's my favorite, because I get to do my British voice. Alright, so anyway, guys, your first like goal is 100 likes. Let's get those likes up. And Amber is the star of today's show, and I'm going to have to find some secondary characters to voice. Because it looks like this is an all-ladies episode, mostly. So...
Yep, it's a ladies episode.
Kind of like that one Ace Attorney game we did. There was an episode where the female lawyer was the lead, like, throughout the entire case. There was at least 2 of them that happened.
I don't see Edgeworth anywhere here.
Edgeworth is on episode 5. See? He has glasses now.
Oh, wow, interesting.
Miles Edgeworth returns with glasses. Another time, though. It is time for us to begin Turnabout Academy. So, let's see if you guys can get the likes up for basically this awesome series. Start playing for this chapter. Yes. Oh wait, we can resume it. We had a load game, a Turnabout Countdown, Turnabout Investigation, starting Turnabout Academy. Yeah, there it is. See. That way we can just, like, go in order again. Ta-da! Start playing with this save game, save game data. Yes! Well, bam! It has begun. Episode 3, Turnabout Academy.
Themis Legal Academy, a prestigious high school with alumni in the highest echelons of the legal world.
October 24th, 1:25 p.m. Themis Legal Academy? Is it Themis or Themos? Themis.
It's either Themis or Themis.
Hopefully they'll actually say it, because that'll help. I get to play high school students. This is going to be fun.
Oh no! I'm gonna be late!
Athena's music!
Phew, finally! So this is it, the illustrious Themis Legal Academy. This is the place where many distinguished lawyers and prosecutors got their start.
No way.
When news spread that Mr. Wright had gotten his attorney's badge back, he received a call from this school asking him to pay a visit. Mr. Wright brought us along, hoping we'd learn something from the experience. But no, I had to go and blow it by getting here 30 minutes late. At least it's not all business today. After all, today's their school festival.
Oh, she's not an attendant of the academy. Oh, okay. My grandfather more prayers. Your family can't catch a break. Of course, Justo.
Of course we'll be praying for you, Justo. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the super chat, Justo, and we'll definitely all be keeping you in our thoughts and prayers. Of course. We'll be praying for your grandpa, of course, Justo.
October 24th, 1:29 p.m. Legal Academy, first floor hallway. It's weird seeing the Power Rangers in Ace Attorney.
Thank you for the super chat, Justo. You're breathtaking. Wow, this place has school festival written all over it. Literally.
Should we call it the school festival? Festival. Yatta! Okay. Sorry.
But why all the cold stares? Is it because everyone's in a school uniform except for me? Well, I like the way I dress. Wonder where Mr. Wright and Apollo are.
Your attention, please. This is an announcement from the Mock Trial Committee. The mock trial will begin shortly. All students and faculty please proceed at once to the lecture hall. Thank you. Mock trial.
Sounds like a mock trial is about to start. But where's this lecture hall? Looks like all the students and faculty are heading that way. Might as well join them. Maybe I'll find Mr. Wright and Apollo there.
Whoa, nice looking school. October 24th,
Yep.
1:33 p.m., Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall.
This must be the lecture hall. Wow, they spent some serious money on this place.
Yeah, I remember when I went to college for the first time and I saw that there were computers, like, you know, in the actual lecture hall. So I was like, wow, that was cool.
It's like a
Of course,
school.
they were big computers. And Albany State had weird-looking stuff. Nowadays, people have, like, small, compact, like, you know, little tablets and things like that. Back in my day, we had big honking monitors and a keyboard and stuff, and you follow around with your presentation from the professor and stuff, and you'd hear everybody click their mouses. Click, 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 click. Very distracting for somebody with ADD. Anyway.
The district court can't even compete.
Hey, Athena, over here!
Huh? Oh, Mr. Wright, Apollo! I've been looking for you two. I'm so sorry I'm late.
It's okay. Sorry we couldn't wait for you. But we didn't want to be late for our meeting. Yeah, lucky for you, the person we're supposed to meet also seems to be running late too.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Justice, it seems Professor Court has yet to arrive.
Oh, whoa,
Whoops.
whoa! How unprofessional of her to keep visitors to our esteemed institution waiting like this.
Is this guy a statue?
He looks like a statue. I shall make her right. I will not. Oh, who do we have here? All right, you haven't been introduced yet. Ah, yes, you must be the young lady Mr. Wright was telling me about. I am Aristotle Means, a professor at this hallowed Hall of Learning. I oversee the lawyer's course here. It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm Athena Sykes. I just recently got my attorney's badge myself.
Yeah, he looks like a Greek statue guy.
He looks like he's made out of stone.
I know.
It's nice to meet you too, sir.
So, lecture hall. Aristotle. Yeah.
His beard doesn't even look like real hair. It looks like it was carved on there.
It's kind of amazing. Mock trial. Very aristocratic music, yes? How wonderful. So vigorous and vivacious. You've just earned yourself a gold star, young lady.
Wow, thanks! That big smile of his is kind of scary, though.
Look like the mock trial's about to begin. What are we going to do about our meeting?
Oh, speaking of the mock trial, do either of you know what it's about?
Oh, but I thought we had sent a pamphlet to your office. Ah, right, the pamphlet. Whatever happened to that thing?
You won't be seeing it again. Trucy used it for the old rip it up and restore it trick. Unfortunately, it didn't work as advertised.
Well, it seems I had better explain the situation then. Thank you, Professor. Okay, we're going to talk to the professor. The Legal Academy. Now, does anyone have any questions?
I do, Professor. Could you tell me all about your school?
What an excellent question. Here's a gold star for asking. Our academy has 3 courses to choose from. Students seeking to be lawyers take the lawyer course likewise. Budding prosecutors take the prosecutor course, and future judges the judge course.
Wow, you have everything here for someone who wants to seriously pursue a career in law.
Yes, well, that's what makes our school special, and today, even more so. After all, we are to be treated to a lecture by the legendary attorney, Wright. We can't wait to hear all about his return to the legal profession.
You're giving a lecture, Mr. Wright? But you're not even a professor.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of giving them what they want. Okay.
Guest lecturer, I
Guest
guess.
lecturer, yeah, that's right, guest lecturer. Alright, guys and gals, you're almost at 80 likes already. You're doing a great job compared to yesterday. Good job.
Did you even know where you were meant to be giving a lecture here today, Mr. Wright?
Huh? Yeah, sort of. But I came early because I was supposed to have a meeting with the head of the judge course, Constance Court. It's been a whirlwind of a morning. Let's leave it at that. Professor Court, she is a wonderful instructor, but quite unpunctual. Oh.
Oh, so that's who's late.
From what I've heard, our esteemed Mr. Wright here is scheduled to hold a training seminar tomorrow in addition to today's lecture.
A training seminar? For lawyers? What exactly does that involve?
Why, it involves the very skills that make a lawyer a lawyer! The arm angle when shouting objection! The proper way to strike the podium! Why am I grinning like an idiot? How to project one's voice! And most importantly, how to bluff your way to victory! Ha-ha! What exactly do you want me to teach stuff like that again? Oh, wonderful question. You just earned yourself a gold star. The great honor of taking a seminar by a famous lawyer and a famous prosecutor. That is what is at stake in this mock trial, the crown jewel of the school festival. I'm like a thespian. Okay. Oh, my goodness. All right, here we go. The mock trial in question is a prestigious event that every student aspires to win. On top student in the lawyer course and the top student in the prosecutor course face off in a simulated court case set in the very school, and for the case itself, we select the best script written by a judge course student and base our case on that.
Oh, a one-on-one battle? How thrilling!
So, if the student studying to be a lawyer wins, they get to take my training seminar? But what if the other student wins? I'm not a prosecutor, so... There's no cause for alarm. We have a famous prosecutor ready for just such a case. But exactly who it is, well, that is a special surprise!
A famous prosecutor? No, it can't be.
Professor Mean, forgive me for interrupting you and your guest. Oh gosh, sorry!
Who is this?
She's a very... looks like cold and direct speaking type of girl.
I don't know. I am Juniper Woods, a senior in the judge course. I don't know.
Oh, she's a judge.
Professor, the trial will begin shortly, since you'll be delivering the pre-trial speech. Would you mind waiting up in the balcony until you're ready to go? I mean, until we're ready for you.
My, how very organized you are, Juniper. You've just earned yourself a gold star, too. And what about Professor Court? Well, I suppose she'll eventually arrive. Now then, I trust you'll look after our visitors, Juniper?
Yes, of course, Professor Means. Juniper Woods? Is that you? Then, Athena? I almost didn't recognize you. I didn't know you were back from Europe.
Wait a second, you two know each other? Now that's a coincidence.
We've known each other since we were kids. We're like best friends, right, Junie? Alright, maybe I shouldn't have given her an English accent, but I was trying to make her proper.
I mean, she comes from over there, that's fine.
We lived close to each other, so we used to play in the forest together. Yeah, like a lot. Why won't she even look at me? I guess I shouldn't be surprised, since we haven't seen each other in a long time.
Anyway, we're supposed to go and wait in the waiting room, right? Now that I wouldn't mind taking in the mock trial you're putting on today.
Unfortunately, the mock trial's only for students and faculty. There is one seat reserved for Mr. Wright, but no other exceptions are allowed.
Yes, I'm very sorry, but it's part of the student curriculum after all. I hope you won't mind remaining in the waiting room until the trial concludes. Oh, that's too bad. I was hoping to learn something new today. I'll tell you what, Apollo. Why don't you take my place? What? Really? Yeah, sure. Besides, I'd like to meet with Professor Court as soon as she gets here.
Aw, no fair! I want to see the mock trial too!
Sorry, I'm gonna let Apollo pull that little rank he has. It's okay with you, Prof, right? But of course, Mr. Wright, if that is what you wish.
Gummy smile.
Yeah. It's settled then. Well, I expect a full and detailed report, Apollo, so you better pay attention.
Being the new kid sure stinks.
Well, it's nice Apollo actually gets something for once. Apollo's been, what, cleaning toilets, he's been running errands.
Apollo needs respect.
Plus he gets blown up at the beginning of the game. I mean, you give him this little, thing.
Hashtag respect for Apollo.
That's right.
If you would please follow me, I will escort you down the main waiting room on the first floor.
October 24th, 2:15 p.m. Legal Academy, first floor waiting room. Okay, so the waiting room.
Not a good gum to teeth ratio. Juniper is not prim and proper, says Peter, just so you know. Oh.
She's very cold.
I don't know how to...
Cold and direct British accent.
I don't know how to do that. I don't know how to be cold and uncaring.
You're too nice.
Yeah, I have so many emotions.
If you hear her speak, you'll probably get an understanding of how to do her voice. She's very cold, uncompromising, doesn't really care about anybody.
Does she really have an English accent or no?
I don't know. I mean, she comes from over there, but probably not.
Still no Professor Court. It's been over 30 minutes.
Yeah, I guess she's running late, or maybe she is already late. Never mind.
Thank you, Gio. It's very sweet. And Mr. Wright snoozing away on the sofa. This is so boring. I should have hid in the lecture hall and spied on the mock trial. What? Ah! What was that?
October 24th, Legal Academy. First floor hallway. What? Athena? Could have sworn I just heard something fall down and break. If you go running now, they'll think it was you. Well,
it wasn't me. I think it came from somewhere outside.
Oh, well, we better go have a look then, seeing as everyone else is in the lecture hall, right?
Okay.
October 24th, Legal Academy Outdoor Stage.
Wait, this is Juniper from... This is the girl that was in the trial before?
No.
Okay, I'm
Wait,
so confused.
is it? Is it the same girl from...
This was the girl that was super shy and liked Apollo?
Guys, is this the girl liked Apollo, or is this a different girl?
Because I thought she lived out in the forest and she had like a foresty hat.
I think this is a different girl.
I don't think it's the same person. It could be two people with the same name. It doesn't look anything like her. Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom.
It's the same girl?
I don't think so.
Her personality's completely changed.
Well, I'm changing her accent because she doesn't look anything the same.
No, she doesn't act like
She
the same
doesn't
girl
even
anymore.
look like the same. She has to be a different person. I don't think so.
Okay.
Is this stage for some sort of concert? It kind of reminds me of a courtroom.
Hey, wait, Athena. Behind the witness stand.
What? Ah!
Professor Court, can you hear me? Professor!
Wait, that's who we were supposed to be meeting with?
It looks like our meeting's been canceled for us.
No way! This can't be real! Alright, well, I'll look into it, guys and gals. If it's the same person, I'll try to change it later, but today she'll be English. I called the police. They should be here soon. I'll go tell everyone in the lecture hall, too.
No, wait. They'll find out soon enough once the police get here. Let's do our crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Huh? Are we even allowed to do that?
It's no big deal as long as we leave it exactly like we found it. Plus, no, never mind. Anyway, we should look around while the scene's still fresh.
But, okay, you're the boss.
Yes, I am. All right.
A Phoenix Wright. A Phoenix. Phoenix Wright, boss of Apollo and Athena. And Trucy. And Pearls. And Maya. He has several younglings under him.
Well, we got a murder already.
Well, I'm changing what's alternate Earth. I'm suicide squatting it.
Oh no.
It's a different version of her because I don't remember what she sounded like anyway.
In addition to checking the body, we should also check the area around it. But we don't have much time. Check only what you can. Nervous, Athena?
Yes, I mean no. Apollo didn't bat an eye at the alderman's body during that case in the Ninetails Vale. I can't let him show me up. I can do this. Take a deep breath and focus.
Alright. And guys, we're almost at the 30-minute mark, so let's get those likes up if we haven't already. We're close to 100 likes.
Yep, thank you.
Likes and shares bring people in.
Thank you guys for letting me know answers to my questions about Juniper. Appreciate that. So, Professor Court was?
Yep, the professor I was here to meet with. Turns out she wasn't running late after all.
How awful. Here she was, lying dead, and we thought she was late. What was that you were saying before, boss? You never even finished.
Huh? Oh, that? Don't worry. I'll fill you in later. But right now, let's focus on the investigation, okay?
Okay, sure. The suspense is killing me.
Okay, so we're gonna go investigate.
We should start by studying the body. I wonder what's the best angle for this. I guess I really do have to examine the body. Well, guess I better get used to stuff like this if I want to be a full-fledged lawyer.
She was tied up.
Oh my gosh.
Notice anything strange about the body? Take a deep breath and then take a good look.
Well, now that you mention it, boss, there's no blood around it.
Yep, the victim's body is cold and rigor mortis has already started to dissipate. It would appear that quite some time has passed since Professor Court was murdered.
Wow.
Thing is, the quad was packed with students up until the start of the mock trial.
Wait, then doesn't that mean she was killed at a different location? Oh, I know! The killer moved the body here while everyone was in the lecture hall.
That's a definite possibility. Notice anything else?
Her arms are raised over her head, and there are dark bruises around her wrists.
Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something.
Eventually, her wrists were unbound, and as she reached up to stretch, she was killed? Actually, I'm not so sure about this theory.
Well, there's not exactly a lot to go on. There's a book. What do we have here? A book? I'm guessing it fell out of her chest pocket.
Wait! What if it's her diary? That's the most private thing a girl has!
Huh? True, but considering the situation at hand, my apologies to the late professor.
No, don't! Oh no, Phoenix, what are you doing?
Looks more like a planner than a diary. Every page seems to have the same word marked printed on it. Wow. Every page seems to have the same sword mark printed on it.
I still think a girl deserves her privacy, but this may help us solve the case.
Alright, the planner of the judge put in the court record. Okay, so there's an arrow.
There's an arrow stuck in her side. Gunshot wounds and stab wounds are pretty common, but arrow wounds?
This is a homicide any way you slice it. In other words, we have a murder on our hands.
A murder? Here? So that makes this arrow the murder weapon. Well, that and the bullet that shot it.
Right. And where could the killer have shot her from? The stage is a sea of obstructions. I'm no expert on archery, but it can't be easy to hit a target with this much stuff around.
Would it be possible to kill someone by stabbing them with an arrow?
I'm not sure. I guess we better do some more investigating before jumping to conclusions. Arrow added to the court record.
It's already getting dark! I think that's all we're going to find out from the body for now, boss.
Nice work, Athena. Your face only turned 5 shades of pale. I was expecting 50. We should probably take a picture of the crime scene just in case.
Okay, I'm on it. Say cheese!
Wow. Cheese? And I thought I was the one with the twisted sense of humor.
I think that should do it.
Alright, let's take a better look around the area while we wait for the police to arrive.
This pile of rubble sticks out like a sore thumb. Looks like broken pottery or plaster. Maybe this is the source of that noise we heard.
They were supposedly 2 statues on the stage. I seem to recall hearing that a co-ed from the Fine Art Club had made them.
There were 2? Then that thing over there is the remains of another statue.
This could be related to the case. Let's take a closer look.
Wonder what this was a statue of. Whatever it was reddish purple in color.
When Paul and I first got here, both statues were already here, but they were covered up. But they were waiting to unveil them when the school festival moved here to this stage.
You mean this duffel bag looking thing was actually being used to cover the statues? I guess that just leaves the question, were they broken by accident or on purpose? What a puzzle this is.
Duffel bag.
There's really not much of interest in here, at least. That's what my intuition tells me.
Oh, really? The bag has nothing of interest? Okay.
Weird.
There's a paper there.
There's something buried in the rubble. The Themis Herald.
Wait a second. We shouldn't disturb it. Let's just read what we can.
Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus. She-devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer, course genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. Hugh O'Connor has declared that he will confess to her if he wins. What? Wait, what? I seriously wish I hadn't read that.
You find that more shocking than discovering a murder victim's body?
But we're talking about my friend Junie here. She'd never lead guys on like that.
Athena, you don't believe everything you read in tabloids, do you? This article is clearly written with malice intent. I'm not buying a word of it.
You're right, boss. But it's disturbing even if it's third-rate tabloid material.
Herald added to the court record.
I'm gonna guess it's Themis, because Themis sounds weird.
Mr. Wright, Athena?
Oh, here comes Apollo.
Whoops.
I've never seen anyone move so fast before.
Listen, something big's happened. I was at the mock trial when the police announced the body had been found on campus. Yeah, that's right, and we're the ones who phoned it in. We found Professor Court dead behind the witness stand over there. What? Can you show me? What the?
We've already had a quick look at the body, Apollo. It's definitely a homicide. Once the police get here...
No, I know it's a homicide. I'm shocked because it's the same. Exactly the same.
What?
Whoa there, Apollo. Take a deep breath and explain what you mean. What? It's the same. The body, that is. It's just like how it is in the mock trial.
What? It's like the mock trial?
I know, it sounds crazy, but... The body's location and position, the murder weapon, the lack of pooling blood... It's all exactly like the mock trial.
Oh, wow. You're kidding, right? It can't really all be the same, can it?
Holy cow! Alex! What is going on, dude? Top donator of the weekend is Alex.
Oh my gosh! What? $300 donation? Oh my gosh! Wow! Thank you, Alex. Unbelievable.
Holy cow. Alex kicking March off with a bang.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Alex.
Hope you're okay, Alex. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Alex. You're breathtaking. Unbelievable. Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Alex. Unbelievable, Alex. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a great day, Alex. Thank you so much for the $300 super chat. Unbelievable, Alex. Thank you. Wow. Wow. I don't know what to say, Alex. Thank you.
It's amazing.
Thank you for
Alex.
your generosity, Alex, for keeping the channel on the air. You're breathtaking, Alex. Thank you so much. Wow. Bless your heart, Alex. Thank you. You're kidding, right? It can't really be all the same, can it?
Oh, that's in game. Okay. It's like they're here after Amber. Maybe. October 24th. The Legal Academy, 3rd floor lecture hall. The whole school's in an uproar. There won't be any more classes today, obviously. The murder on campus, that's the last thing I expected at a legal academy. I'll tell Professor Means what we observed when we discovered the body. You two wait here until you're spoken with the police, okay?
Yes, boss!
I can't believe this happened.
I can't believe we have to wait around here. I can't stay still at times like these. I hope Junie hasn't fainted from the shock of this whole thing. Oh, okay, so you guys are saying that...
It's the same girl. It's just a year later.
This is the girl. She doesn't look anything like that.
It's Juniper Woods. New haircut. She no longer has her hair in pigtails. She let her hair down.
But why would she act mean when she was like all shy before?
Because she's trying to be a judge now. She's even wearing all black.
But she's the same person. How could she completely change her personality? Doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
Alright, I'll try to make her sound like a shy...
Since I haven't been around that much this past month, I've been struggling a lot lately. I appreciate everyone for being so patient.
Oh, you're very sweet, Alex. Thank you,
you,
buddy.
Alex. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much.
Yep, welcome back, Alex. When you come back to town, you come back to town. All right,
wow,
Amber.
thank you, Alex. Unbelievable.
Yeah, you can go back to how you originally did Woods. Like, she's trying to act all cool and stuff, but right now she's kind of acting like her, trial self.
Okay.
At the beginning of the game.
Athena, there you are. Junie, I'm glad to see you. I was worried that... Don't worry about me. I am student council president after all. I need to be strong. Student council president? Wow, I'm impressed. She's really changed. She used to be kind of sickly and shy.
Juniper, was it? You mind if I ask you a few questions?
Yeah, we're stuck here waiting for the police, and there's really not much to do. Sure. What would you like to know?
Wait, didn't she used to have a crush on Apollo? She is acting like a
know.
completely different person.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's not even acting like herself. Also, her hairstyle doesn't even... I'm looking at a picture of her hairstyle. Doesn't
Same
even
hair
look...
color.
Same hair color, but her hairstyle is completely different. She used to put her hair in braids. Look at her face compared. She looks completely different.
This is a year or a few months before the first trial in this game? What?
Yeah, but she even looks... Look at her face. Like, I'm looking at a picture of her face. She has rosy cheeks in another version. She has rosy cheeks and...
Whoa, wait a second. So, this takes place before her very first trial? Where she gets accused of murder? So this is a prequel. So this is how she was wait a sec.
So she used to be less innocent, and then she became more innocent and sweet?
So she used to be prickly, and then she became all sweet and girl-like. Is that what you're telling us?
So she literally went back... She went backwards and became more sweet and innocent? Usually it goes the other way around.
Okay, so she dresses more girly and feminine because she has a crush on Apollo. This is before she got to know Apollo. This is before she's enamored with him. This is what her demeanor was. Okay.
Wow, Apollo really changed her.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. Wow, Apollo's got the riz, apparently.
All right.
So, literally meeting Apollo changed her entire personality.
My gosh. Alex with the gifted memberships, too? Thank you, Alex.
Wow. Apollo's got that magic.
Apollo's got that magic.
I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the gifted memberships. You're breathtaking, Alex. Unbelievable! Thank you, Alex. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Yep, definitely Spiral Link fan. It takes place before.
Okay.
Wow. Wow. We love you, Alex. Definitely Geo. Yep, she has a sunflower in her hair, says Peter. Okay. Alright, thanks, guys. Alright, so... Alright, thanks for correcting me. I appreciate it. So
she's accused of murder later on, then. So she's a student here. Okay.
See you guys all later tonight. Wow. Thank you, Alex.
Thank you, Alex.
Oh my gosh, Alex!
Alex being the savior of the channel today. Holy cow.
I don't know what to say, Alex. Bless your heart. Thank you so much.
So she was more mature before. Okay.
She was more mature and then she mellowed out because she met Apollo.
Yeah. She fell in love with Apollo. That's kind of cute.
So it was like taming the shrew. She was prickly and then she softened.
Yeah, well, sometimes Ace Attorney games, like, they go all over the place in terms of timeline. Like, you'll have a trial take place, like, ahead of time, and then you'll have a trial in the past, and then you'll go back to the present. So, I mean, this is, you know, true to form for Capcom, like Ace Attorney games, so it makes sense that the first time we saw her was in the future, and now we're meeting her in the past.
I haven't seen you in ages, Junie. What's it been, 7 years or so? Yes, I remember how you were always there for me, Athena. Maybe it's just me, but I wanted to ask, why are you seeming so distant? Remember how you used to call me Thena? Well, I liked it better that way. I mean, I felt like we were sisters, you know? Yes, but I am student council president now. And as the student representative of Themis Legal Academy, I have to act properly. She was never this stiff and formal before.
There you go. So, you got it, Amber. That's how she's supposed to be.
I knew you wanted to be a judge, but I didn't expect this.
I mean,
Junie?
She did want to be a judge.
Now she's changing.
What?
So she changed. So she used to be. So basically, Apollo brought back her original personality.
I guess.
Because she used to be sweet, then she became stoic, and then she became sweet again when she met Apollo.
Yeah.
So basically, he makes her feel so young. He makes her feel. It's such a prestigious school, and you're in the judge course to boot, Junie. Yes, and Professor Court had been in charge of it until, well, you know. Oh, right. Professor Court was the professor in charge of Junie's course. Wow, so her professor is dead.
Yeah. What sort of teacher was Professor Court?
If I had to sum it up in a single word, I'd say she was amazing. A judge must always seek the truth. That was her mantra, and she used it in trying to fix what was wrong with our school. She was a beacon of hope in this dark age of the law. What's wrong with your school? What did you even mean by that, Junie? Oh, nothing. Never mind. What do you mean, nothing? Am I imagining things, or did I just detect something in Junie's voice? A lack of emotion? Robotic nature, perhaps? Professor Court chose my script for the mock trial. Oh, you mean all of the students in the judge course had to submit a script? And yours was the one she selected? Wow, that's amazing, Junie! Oh, thank you. But now, Professor Court is... who would do such a thing? Just yesterday we were working together, trying to get things ready. Excuse me.
Yeah, it's the same girl.
Are you alright, Junie? Maybe you should, take it easy for a while. So she's still got that cough. Guess she's not as strong as she pretends to be. So she's cold on the outside and sweet on the inside. Mm-hmm. Why do you need a script in a showdown between a lawyer and a prosecutor? Well, we were simulating a trial, so we needed a script as a framework. All the details about the incident and the people involved are included in the script. We also prepared a crime scene, photos and murder weapon, and other kinds of evidence.
Wow, you guys think of everything. Must be hard getting all that ready.
Yes, well, it was only Professor Court and I. After all, we didn't want the script or other elements of the mock trial to get leaked. We were the only ones in the entire school who knew all of the details. Wow, that must have been a big pain in the... that must have been really difficult. I wrote the script so that the case could go either way. That way, the defense and the prosecution both had an equal chance of winning.
If you think that's all she's capable of, you've got another thing coming.
Huh? Who said that? Oh my gosh.
Oh gosh. Juniper's genius doesn't stop at her brilliant script. Yeah!
Oh man, she has like 2 fanboys.
She gave an award-winning performance as a defendant, man!
Oh my gosh.
I think I found a rival to my cords of steel.
Cute. Robin, aren't you going to introduce yourselves to our guests? As student council president, I won't have you treating them that rudely.
You're right. I heard Mr. Wright was bringing a couple of guests with him. That would be you two, Apollo Justice and Athena Sykes, I take it?
Yep, I'm Athena Sykes.
And I'm Apollo Justice. Nice to meet you. I'll pass on the handshake. I'm studying to be a lawyer. The name's Hugh O'Connor. But some call me Mr. Perfect because I've never scored less than 100% on tests.
Most pretentious introduction ever. And what's with his hand? Is it glued to the inside of his pocket or what?
Let me be the first to apologize for Hugh's totally rude introduction. Sorry! Now, here's my intro. I'm Robin Newman. I'm studying to be a prosecutor like the really cool and kind of nails the bad guys. Ah! Oh, where's the sincerity?
Oh my gosh. Whoa, he makes pottery too? And what's that bracelet contraption for? What's going on? Junie sure has made some unusual friends. These two were the lawyer and the prosecutor in today's mock trial. And even though I wrote the script, I also played the part of the defendant too. Final act in torrid love triangle centered on campus she-devil Juniper Woods. Level-headed lawyer, chorus genius, and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the she-devil's black heart. Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie?
Okay.
I mean, they're hanging around her all the time. The fact that we just mentioned her and talked to her and they were right behind us, like, that's not all she does. She's also really great at walking, chewing gum, breathing air.
Okay. What are these guys?
Opening doors.
Okay.
Getting milk from the fridge, putting it into a glass, drinking it. Hate to break it to you guys, but that's kind of what everyone does. Everyone does those things.
Meet lawyers, I guess. Meet students. Okay.
Oh, okay. I can tell Luke, Peter.
1 sec.
Alright, thank you, Peter. So we're gonna have a slightly higher voice for this guy.
Yeah, because
In the red.
I'm doing Apollo, I'm doing the judge, I'm doing the prosecutor guy who looks like, Edgeworth. So Amber's gonna handle, she's better at the very hyper.
He has a higher voice.
Yeah, he's like probably
More
one of those
childlike voice.
like Naruto guys or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do.
Wait, these two are the guys who supposedly have a thing for Junie?
Juniper, come on, your role's way beyond just that.
That's right! The mock trial's just the start! She's also in the school festival's main event! Live on stage, Juniper Woods! And the crowd goes bananas! Woo!
That works for me.
I'm supposed to sing at the school festival. Of all the other girls who were too embarrassed to try out, so... My Junie is singing on stage in front of people? Wow! She really has changed, huh?
Okay. Amber and I like to divide up the voices, so that's actually better for me because...
Yeah, and I did tell Luke about the hand video that you recorded for Fortnite. Thank you, Gio. Appreciate that. So yeah, Gio put a special thing that happened in Fortnite on Discord. I already told you, but you, just in case you didn't hear me. Alright,
Yep.
Your performance. No, Peter didn't ruin any surprise. It's fine. He just wants it to be, he just wants it to... He didn't reveal anything. It's okay.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Your performance.
I was responsible for making everyone's stage costumes.
Wow, talented.
Whoa, and this is what I will be wearing.
Wait
My
a second.
gosh!
Isn't that Apollo's mom's costume?
Yeah, that looks like Apollo's mom's costume. Literally. Where did she get this costume from?
Man, literally, all these cases are connected. You're on, Athena.
Lammy roars, definitely. Yep, no, we appreciate what Peter letting us know so we can make it more accurate. Yep. Alright. Wow, that's amazing, Junie. But then again, you were always good at that kind of thing. These constellations in particular are really something. Oh, thank you. One of my favorite things is to look up at the stars in the middle of the forest.
Huh? You're a fan of the night sky then, huh?
Wow, Apollo! Didn't know you were such a romantic!
Huh? It's not like that.
Uh-huh.
I have this friend. He and I go way back, and he got me really interested in space.
Right, your friend. Wait, you had friends when you were young? Wow, color me surprised, Apollo.
Wow.
As student council president, I cannot allow such mean-spirited teasing to continue. Yep! I think she's angry at me!
Thank you, Junie. I appreciate that.
Whoa, she's already taking Apollo's back.
I know, right?
Against her childhood friend.
Against her childhood friend, she's already, like, taking Apollo's side.
Yep. Apollo's got the wrist.
It's my cords of steel!
And it's spiky hair. That's what makes everyone like him. The costumes are no problem. But as for singing, I'm not sure I... No! You can do it!
That's right. And anyone who says otherwise will have to answer to me.
It's like a chivalrous love triangle. A damsel in distress and two knights in shining armor. Maybe that Themis Herald article wasn't too far from the truth. Speaking of latest news, I wonder how the mock trial turned out.
Oh my gosh.
This is me in school.
Yeah, so when he screams, though, make sure you move your head a little bit away from the microphone.
Okay, sorry.
Otherwise people are gonna, like, their ears will bleed.
Ears are gonna bleed.
Speaking of bleeding ears, guys, we're about 50 minutes into the case. We're still under 120 likes, so let's get those likes up if we haven't already. That way we can bring some more people into this amazing trial, especially after Alex basically paid for the channel for the weekend. It'd be great to get more people in to appreciate this stream as well.
So, how did the mock trial end then, Junie? We were just about to reach a verdict when the police arrived. Now we'll never know how it would have turned out.
I guess that's what happens when there's a real murder during a fake murder trial.
It ended right before the verdict. Talk about bad timing. I was this close, man! I bet I would have won!
I bet the defense wasn't doing too badly either, though, right? We'll settle this some other time, and I assure you I will win when the time comes.
Like, I'm gonna let that happen! I don't think so! I hope they don't end up hurting each other, gee. Oh, do not worry. The three of us have been good friends since we enrolled here.
We even have proof of our friendship.
Proof? Like physical evidence? Proof? Wow. Yes, we are studying for a career in law, and in the legal world, evidence is everything. Yeah, as long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around.
Okay, 1 second, Amber. So when you held out the yeah part right, but you're supposed to just be energetic and not loud for like the regular parts.
Okay.
So it'd be like, I'll give you an example. So it'd be like, yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around. But not like, you can bet I'll be carrying them around! You know, it's like, when they drag out the line that they want you to say, but then like because otherwise you're going to lose your voice, honey. Like if you're shouting as a character all the time, there are elements in the script where he shouts.
I don't know what you want me to do. Yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around!
Yes! See that right there. See? Perfect.
Ah, the famed Themis Legal Academy Ingenuity at Work. So, what exactly is this proof of friendship anyway, guys? Ladies? Well, it's a secret. And if I show you, it will be bad luck. Oh, okay. I knew it. There's definitely some discord in Junie's voice.
She's blushing. Our friendship is sacred and invaluable. It's not something to put cheaply on display.
Proof? We don't need no stinking proof! Us three are friends forever!
There you go. See?
I can hear discord in their voices too! But they're talking about their friendship. What's going on here?
There's a real love triangle. Both of these, like, guys are competing for the same girl. But they don't want to rock the boat of their friendship. That's what it is. Something wrong, Athena?
No, it's nothing.
Oh, alright, then, Hey, isn't that... Everyone stay right where you are! Don't move a muscle! Aha!
Oh my gosh, it is that guy.
It's so great that you're actually doing that other kid voice.
Detective Fulbright, is something wrong?
Ha 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 ha! Why, if it isn't my little lawyer friends! Ha 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 ha! Sorry, but the small talk will have to wait. Juniper Woods! You're under arrest for the murder of Constance Court.
I'm what? Wait a second, what's going on here? Why are you arresting Junie?
Wait. She's on trial again? Please, Detective Fulbright, we're involved in this case too, you know. Aha! So you're the lawyers the dispatch said were the first on the scene. I can tell you everything! I can't tell you everything, but I will say this. There are two major reasons for her arrest. Number one, The suspect led somebody to where the body was.
I didn't.
And number 2, the crime scene is exactly how the suspect portrayed it in her script.
But you can't arrest her on just those grounds.
True, haha, but there's more. However, Prosecutor Blackwell specifically told me to say no more than that.
So Blackwell's the prosecuting attorney on this one, too!
Detective Fulbright, we found this in the suspect's pocket. Why, there's blood on this! Whoa!
That's evidence we made for the mock trial.
A mock trial? Never heard of such a thing, but it sounds fishy to me. Really fishy! Now, if you would, officers! Yes, sir!
But Junie! I have to do something! I can't let them take her away like this!
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have work to do.
Hold it! Hold it! I refuse to believe that she's the killer! Junie! I've decided. I'm going to defend you. I'll fight with everything I've got.
She's crying.
Athena. Junie, it's good to hear you say that name again.
She's crying. She's so upset.
Wait. Hate to interrupt your bonding time, but, I don't understand this, though. Like, they act like she was never arrested in the first trial, though. And this takes place in the past?
Yeah, it's weird.
Oh, this is so confusing! Okay. Junie's arrested. One second.
Hi, people of the chat. Hi, Alex. Hi, Crossfighter. Hi, Brandon. Hi, Geo. Hi, Master Gundam. Hello, everyone.
Okay, here we go. Alright, here we go. I hate to interrupt your bonding time, but... aren't you rather new to all this? You're barely even a lawyer!
Well, I don't have much experience, and I may need Apollo and Mr. Wright's help at times. But nobody believes in Junie as much as I do!
I'll help you too, Juniper. There's no way you murdered your professor.
Athena... Apollo... thank... you... I'm counting on you... thank you both. We've got your back, Junie.
Guess things worked out after all. Now that you have your lawyers, Miss Woods, it's time for us to head to the station! Ha 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 ha!
Oh, Peter said she was crying tears of joy because Athena's gonna help her. I can't believe Junie's been arrested for murder! I can't believe I accepted her case without even asking Mr. Wright, my boss!
Take a deep breath and relax, Athena. I'm here to help with whatever you need. So let's get on the case, haha!
Right.
I won't have this case left in the hands of rank amateurs. If anyone's going to solve this case, it'll be me. Time to investigate.
Alright, student lawyer. Why, that smug little... He hasn't even finished law school! That was totally rude! And you're not the only one on the case, man! I'm in too! Big time! Juniper Woods! I'm gonna save you!
Now that those two are gone, let's get back to what I was talking about in front of the stage. About the mock trial, that is.
Oh, right! You said the victim's location, position, and so on were just like in the script.
Exactly. But without the script or any props, it's kind of hard to explain. Perhaps I could help, Herr Forehead. Herr Forehead. Oh, hey, perhaps I can help, Herr Forehead.
Oh, the rockstar dude.
Prosecutor Gavin, what are you doing here?
Yeah. You two seem to know each other? Is someone going to introduce me here? What's happening?
Why, I do believe we have a fresh face here. Greetings, Fräulein. I'm Cavalier Gavin. Some know me as prosecutor, but I'm most famous for my rock band. We were quite popular, you know, but regrettably the band went kaput. Perhaps you've heard of us, the Gavineers. I was the lead vocalist.
Never heard of your band, Clavier. Then again, I was out of the country till only recently. But, can I get your autograph?
You just met him, like 3 seconds ago, and you want his autograph? Forgive me, Fräulein, but I've retired from the music biz. But I'd be happy to offer my autograph as a rock star prosecutor, Gavin.
Okay. That one then.
She's a lively one, Herr Forehead. Didn't know she was your type. She's the newest member of Wright Anything Agency, not my girlfriend. Nice to
meet you. I'm Athena Sykes, Mr. Clavier.
The pleasure to meet you is mine, Fräulein. Now that the intros are out of the way. I'm sure you have some questions for me. Ja, Herr Forehead? I love his music.
His
Gavin's
rock
back.
music. Fangirl, says Everly. Apollo's rival has returned. Yep.
Gavin Returns. Alright, let's keep going.
Okay. Why are you here? So, what are you doing here, Prosecutor Gavin? I'm here for the same reason as your boss, to give a lecture and a training seminar.
So he's the famous prosecutor they invited.
I was hoping it would be Edgeworth. And I have another crucial role to play. The Gavineers are getting back together for a one-time special performance. Even though you guys disbanded, which was a shame, by the way. Really, sorry about your guitarist. Yeah, I know how much you adored our music, Herr Forehead. Anyway, I studied abroad in Germany to get my badge early, but I did graduate from here.
Wait, so that performance Junie mentioned...
You see, you've already heard about that. One student representative was selected to sing with us on stage. And the stage was supposed to look like this tomorrow!
Oh, wow.
2 big bangers and a pair of wicked statues. This is just an illustration, but it's not half bad.
Wicked statues? Wait, are those supposed to be you and Mr. Wright? Supposed to be?
Bingo, Fräulein. And they were so big and magnificent, too. What a terrible waste. But the worst part of this whole thing is... my long-awaited reunion with my mentor never came to pass.
Wait, don't tell me your mentor was...
Professor Court. She was the one who taught me how to think about law. Wow.
Oh, no.
So both Gavin and Phoenix Wright have lost their mentors to violence.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, both of them murdered.
Disturbing.
I know. But I still say his rival is Edgeworth.
So Constance Court was your professor here at the academy? Mr. Gavin?
She may have taught the judge course, but she had a huge impact on me. She was fond of saying the end is only justified through the proper means. She wouldn't tolerate dishonesty and was always revered. That was right beyond all else.
I can feel Prosecutor Gavin's sadness. Oh no, I think I'm gonna cry.
Athena, are you tearing up?
Ah!
Though I can't blame you, Prosecutor Gavin owes a lot to his professor. Exactly. So as you can see, we are both joined in purpose, so to speak, yeah? Now, let's rock this place hard. Huh? I don't follow. Let's rock what? Forget already, Herr Forehead. I said I'd help you explain the mock trial. We're gonna reprise it right here in the lecture hall. It might help us to catch her killer. They're gonna do a mock trial, Apollo and Gavin. Wow, I've got my work cut out for me.
Wait, they're gonna do a mock trial when we're supposed to be investigating the actual murder? We're gonna randomly do a mock trial? Oh, somebody has to do the mock trial because they have to do it for the school.
Well, no, that's not. The school is already disbanded for the day.
Okay.
There's Apollo and basically, think of it like this. Two kids are gonna basically be playing pretend in front of a girl. So Athena's going to be here, and then the two guys are going to be on opposing console, like, you know, pretending to, yeah. It's going to be weird. And it's probably going to be long, too. Yep, I knew it! Mock trial reenactment! So we got Gavin, and we've got Apollo, and then she's the witness. Right, the stage is ready, and you have Forehead ready to rock! No, the defense is not ready to rock. You saw the actual mock trial earlier, right? Just relax, you'll do fine. Besides, we have the script right here.
Oh, they're gonna go over the mock trial that was gonna happen.
Yep.
Alright, thank you guys. I
understand.
understand.
Watch this take like several streams, though.
Junie's masterpiece?
But we don't have a judge.
The one everyone's been talking about? Wow!
Yeah, and there's only one in existence. I borrowed it, if you will. Now, for a line, we'll need you to play the part of the defendant and the judge per the script.
Okay, I got it.
I've only read the case outline so far. I don't know how it actually works, so I'll treat this like I'm prosecuting a real case. You, Hair Forehead, will play the part of a fledgling lawyer, a role you were born to play. All the evidence is also right here with us. You have everything we need to reprise the mock trial.
Trippian! Let's get started! Defendant / judge / Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock! Court is now in session for our reenactment of the mock trial. Yeah! Or what I'd like to call the mock trial. Yeah!
I like this Fräulein. A double mockery, perhaps, but a trial is still a trial. Act home, baby! It's no holds barred! Let's rock! I really hate this guy. Can't we take it easy today?
Objection! It may just be a mock of a mock trial, but there's only one way to compete. You have to play to win! To win the mock trial, Apollo! Remember, each time I catch you slacking off in the mock trial, I'm holding you in contempt of mock court!
Great! A judge that voices her own objections and abuses her judicial powers. Okay, summary of the facts.
Now then, Prosecutor Gavin, your opening statement if you please.
You got it, Fräulein Judge. Our case is set in school very much like this one. The victim, a professor, female. The defendant, an archery club member, also female.
Oh me, oh my! I'm innocent! Innocent, I tell you, innocent!
That's some seriously bad acting, Fräulein. Anyway, the victim's body was discovered in the middle of a quad. Here's a shot of the crime scene. Ironically, it was Professor Court who posed as the corpse.
Disturbing!
Yeah, Forehead, how did the mock trial participants react to this photo? Mr. Newman was surprised, but what Professor Court was wearing. He reacted with, oh, the green sweatsuit. That's not
exactly what I would pick to focus on. Why would he even care about that?
And too much of a fledgling to know what's important, that one in any case. Both in the mock trial and the actual case, Professor Court was wearing a sweatsuit. Moving right along.
Hold it!
Hey, wait a second. The body was discovered in the same area as the mock case, although there was a stage. Plus, the murder weapon was an arrow, and the lack of blood was also the same. That's right. And therein lies the significance of this mock trial. So let's rock it hard, just like that. All right, defense's argument. Here we go.
I knew this was going to be a lot of work. Defenses.
Time to keep going with the mock trial.
Alright, here we go. Before the crime occurred, the defendant was to meet with the victim in the quad.
Let's see here. When I arrived at our meeting place, I found the professor with the arrow in her stomach. But it wasn't me. I didn't kill her, I swear.
You don't have to ham it up like that, Athena. It's called getting into character here, forehead. Don't sweat. Don't be such a wet blanket. Right. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Then Hugh said... A frail co-ed uses her bare hands to stab a professor with an arrow? I don't think so. At the time of the murder, a male student was seen holding a bow in the archery club room with a clear view of the quad. He shot the arrow into the victim before my client even got there.
Oh, wow.
How's that? 9-9, Hair Forehead. That feigned swagger does not suit you in the least. That accent is terrible.
Order! Order! Order in the court, especially you, Mr. Justice! Order!
Me? But I was just trying to get into character like Mr. Eero Rocker said. Prosecution. Seriously?
Order
Okay.
in the court! Order!
Alright, you're getting into it a little bit too much, Amber. Prosecution's rebuttal.
So, the victim was shot from the archery club room before the meeting even took place. Hence, the defendant could not be the killer. That seems to be the defense's assertion. Prosecutor Gavin, do you have any objections?
The autopsy report notes that the edges of the victim's wound were uneasily ragged. Could such physical trauma possibly result from an arrow shot from a bow? 9. I believe the victim was impaled with the arrow by hand, post-mortem. In short, the real murder weapon was not the arrow at all. When Robin was prosecutor, we had a tough time determining the real murder weapon. You're using that voice again, I see. Well, just a student warm-up act, while I'm the real deal, the headliner, so to speak. So the true murder weapon was most likely the awl that was left in the art room.
An awl? What's that? An awl, you say? What might that be?
It's kind of a tool used for poking holes in paper, wood, and other materials. It's kind of like an ice pick. I have a photo here if you're interested.
Ugh, gross! It's all bloody here off the handle. Please tell me that's just paint.
Most likely, Florine. Pretty realistic, yeah. Let's pretend it's real blood for now, though.
Oh.
The defendant's prints were lifted from the murder weapon. Furthermore, traces of the victim's blood were discovered in the art room. That's where I believe the murder actually took place.
So, the question now is, how did the body get from the art room to the stage?
Okay, how was the body moved? The murder weapon took place in the 3rd floor art room, and the body was found in the quad.
It must have been quite a chore moving that body all that way.
Not at all. There was a maintenance area and a storehouse right outside the art room. And a cart used to carry balls around was found there.
Oh, I think I've seen one of those things before. That's a pretty big one, huh?
A jumbo yacht? Big enough to fit a person or a body in it, maybe. The defendant dropped the body from the art room window and moved it with the cart. That is how a high school girl could easily move a body all by herself.
Oh, you don't say.
Objection!
A body dropped from 3 stories up would show signs of massive blunt trauma force.
Objection!
That may be true, but you failed to account for the large high jump mat in the storehouse. A body dropped onto such a mat would show no signs of blunt force trauma. Yikes! It's almost scary how similar this whole case is to the mock trial proceedings. Quite the crafty killer in an attempt to cast suspicion on the archery club. They moved the body to the quad where it would be an easy shot from the clubroom. Then the killer faked the murder weapon by inserting an arrow into the owl stab wound.
Sounds like he has only high praise for Junie's script.
Were there any other arguments from the defense? Nope. It seemed like the teacher who was playing the judge was satisfied too. Time for the finale then. Your verdict, if you will, please, Fräulein Judge.
Huh? Oh, right, that's me. Very well. This court finds the defendant Juniper Woods. Wait a second. Even if this is just a mock trial, have a mock trial. I want to declare Junie guilty.
Yeah, perhaps that's not such a good idea. Let's end our mock trial here. Besides, it's about time I get back to my investigation.
Thanks, you two. That little run-through of the mock trial cleared up quite a few things.
Mock trial script added to the court record. Octone, baby. The prosecution's already got a witness sized up too.
Wow, that was quick. Prosecutor Blackwell's almost too good.
You're sure you're in a helpful mood today, Prosecutor? You're sure in a helpful mood today, Gavin. Well, like I said, I just want to catch whoever killed Professor Court. And there's no reason for me to start butting heads with you two. Anyway, I won't say goodbye, as I'm sure I'll be seeing you later.
Man, I want to get the soundtrack to his band. It was so cool. I almost thought prosecutors were all a rather scary bunch. But Prosecutor Gavin seems pretty nice.
Yeah, he's not so bad as a prosecutor goes, I guess. We should get back to the investigating too. We don't have nearly enough information yet.
And we also have to tell Mr. Wright that we accept Junie's case.
Right. Looks like we have our work cut out for us. All right.
So is Gavin going to be the prosecutor or Blackwell?
Nope. Blackwell again.
Why can't we just have Gavin? He's more fun.
Gavin is kind of, he's going through kind of like the character arc that happened to Miles Edgeworth. Miles Edgeworth kind of lost the joy of prosecuting for a while, and he had to go study abroad again.
Aww.
So Gavin lost his best friend who committed a murder, ruined his band, and he hasn't been seen as a prosecutor since the trial for the one thing. You know.
Oh, right, because that one guy in his band was part of the...
In fact, he wasn't the prosecutor in any of the Dual Destinies yet. This is the first time he's technically been a prosecutor, even as a mock prosecutor.
Thanks for hustling those likes, Jessica, and everyone else. Really appreciate that, guys and gals. And thanks again for all the super chats today, guys. Alex and everyone else, thank you guys so much.
But isn't it interesting how basically Dual Destinies and Apollo Justice are kind of following the format of the original Ace Attorney game? Kind of. Like with and I'm talking about the very first Ace Attorney game. Like not one of the part of the trilogy, but the very first Ace Attorney.
I can't remember what the Ace Attorney plot was for the original game. Oh, where Athena, or actually where Maya was on trial?
Maya was the beginning for the murder of her sister. And then you had, like, prosecutor Miles Edgeworth was also in trouble in one of the cases. After the Steel Samurai, he was convicted of, or accused of suspicion of murder by his prosecutor was his not father-in-law, but, like, stepfather or father figure. And then Miles Edgeworth, I think he came back for one more case, and then after that he hung it up for a while. And then his sister took his place in the next series of games for a while. And then I think Edgeworth came back, but I don't remember.
Okay.
The most prominent feature of this case is how closely it resembles the script. That makes it a tough one because we have to have a firm understanding of them both.
Oh, no sweat. We can reenact the mock trials many times as we want by reading the script. It'll check out in the court record and commit it to memory later.
Good. I bet the script and the mock trial are going to be the centerpiece of the real trial. Make sure you know them inside and out.
Yes, sir, Mr. Justice!
Mr. Justice, careful. I could get used to that. Investigation.
You want me to call you boss? Apollo, Mr. Justice, any advice on how to investigate this case?
Why are you yelling? Start by interviewing people about the basic facts.
Interview people? Got it.
Ah, why the yelling again?
Hey, you there! What can you tell me about the...
Whoa, hold on there, Athena. The trial's tomorrow, so try to limit it to people with some relation to the case.
Oh, got it! Limit the interview pool. Okay.
Right. So you might also want to take it down a notch. Otherwise, you'll be dead by tomorrow. That means stop shouting.
Oh, Majo says you could call him Senpai. There you go. Oh, great. Senpai wants me to calm down at a time like this. Junie's fate rests in my hands. I have to win this one.
Okay, so...
I will win it for you, Boss Senpai, Mr. Justice, sir.
The mock trial was quite the heated battle.
Mr. Wright didn't even hear me when I said I wanted to see it. That was so unfair. We should have done rock, paper, scissors to decide who got to watch. I know I would have totally beaten you.
How could you know that? The game's totally random.
Oh, I can tell you favor scissors. The proof sticking right out of your head, you know, Mr. Justice?
Huh? What are you talking about?
You prefer scissors because your hair's sharp. Like I said, it's right there on your head.
Okay.
That is profiling him.
Yes, nice one, Athena. Keep it up. I don't care if it's totally unrelated to the case or just plain annoying or even embarrassing. Just keep presenting evidence without any regard for others. That's the first step towards becoming a successful trial lawyer.
Leave it to me, boss. Senpai, Mr. Justice. I'll present one piece after another, and then another, randomly for no reason at all, completely unrelated.
I like Senpai. A torrid love triangle. Juniper sure is popular with the guys.
Of course she is. She's pretty, plus she has such a sweet and caring personality. I know what you're thinking. Why can't Athena be more like that, right?
No. The thought never crossed my mind.
Wow! Let's see. Panic? Sorrow? Yep, that's exactly what you crossed his mind. Yep, he wishes you were more sweet, Athena.
Nice one, Athena. Keep it up. Oh, you keep... That's the first step to... Yeah, you did the same thing.
Leave it to me, Senpai. I'll present evidence after evidence, over and over again.
Okay, so this is the same thing again. So you presented that to him. It doesn't matter. Okay, so we did everything. Let's go move on to some other location.
Peter says, then there's the trial with Mia's first two trials. One where she defended a prisoner on death row, only for it to end in disaster, and the other where she defended Phoenix Wright. Yep. Oh, that's right. Yeah, she defended Phoenix Wright. I forgot about that.
Alright, so we're in the hallway again.
October 24th, Themis Legal Academy. 1F hallway. I want to call it Thermos Legal Academy. Like a thermos of water or soup. Who puts soup in a thermos? I would never do that. Never. I don't understand. People are like, yeah, you can bring your soup to school or to work. It's like, and it'll stay warm. It's like, it will stay warm for 4 hours while you're working?
Okay.
I don't think so. Oh, Mr. Wright! Luke, oh my gosh!
Oh, wow.
Mr. Wright!
Thank you, Amber. I heard they arrested your friend Juniper. I'm sorry.
Did I have a choice?
Yeah, Detective Fulbright just took her in.
I refuse to believe one of our students is capable of murder. We must prove her innocence by any means necessary. The end justifies the means.
What do you mean, the end justifies the means?
I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means. Here at our esteemed academy, we train our students to produce meaningful results. You believe in Juniper's innocence, do you?
Of course I do. Junie wouldn't even hurt a fly.
Precisely! We have justice on our side. The only thing we need are results. It is the height of a folly to endanger your client by falling to pressure of all means possible.
Sure, I want to prove her innocence, but I don't like the sound of the ends justify the means parts.
Well, you're still young and idealistic. It's no wonder you fail to see the wisdom therein. There is but one thing to do now. I must personally take Juniper's defense.
You're gonna take her case, Professor Means?
I may be a professor, but I'm still licensed to practice law. In fact, I've even battled Professor Court in court.
No kidding. You guys were rivals or something?
No, nothing of the sort. She was an esteemed colleague at the academy and in court. You see, both Professor Court and I graduated from this academy at the top of our class.
Wow, I bet they both used to really bring it in, huh?
Now, if you would excuse me, I'd best go discuss the case with Juniper.
Professor Means, please wait. I didn't want to say anything, but Apollo and I already agreed to take her case.
It's true. Juniper is counting on us to prove her innocence.
Really now? You two?
And when were you planning on telling me?
Oh, sorry, boss. I know we should have asked you first, but...
Relax. Your friend was just hauled away in front of your eyes. Sometimes you just have to make a snap decision, and I think you made the right one.
How wonderful, very wonderful, Athena Sykes. Let me ask you just one thing.
Huh?
As a lawyer, what is it that you treasure beyond all else?
Haha, that's an easy one, Professor. Seeking justice for my clients.
What a wonderful answer. Juniper must be overjoyed to have a friend such as you. As her professor, I too shall do whatever I can to help her. And if you decide to take the end justifies the means strategy, come see me at once.
Let's hope it never comes to that.
Now, if you would excuse me.
Well, time's a wasting. You better start investigating and fast. But first, I feel I should tell you everything I know so far.
Yes, please, boss.
Okay, talk to Phoenix.
Oh, the ends justify the means whatever ends you get to justifies whatever you did to get there. So say, like, you need to get into medical school to help take care of your family, but you can't pay for medical school, so you end up robbing some stores to get into medical school so you can feed your family. Then the ends justifies the means, meaning you were able to take care of your family. You got there by robbing a jewelry store. You paid for school by robbing a jewelry store. So it actually doesn't matter how you got there. As long as you got there. It doesn't matter if you got there by immoral means. So that actually is a bad thing to say, that ends justify the means. It's actually not moral. Have you learned anything new about the case?
Actually, why are we shouting? I ran into Professor Gavin and, ran into Prosecutor Gavin and he told me something interesting. Seems like the murder took place in the art room. There's traces of large blood in there as well. So the police believe the body was moved from there to the stage.
What? Really? Just like the mock trial again?
The police are searching the art room, but whether they'll find anything, well,
what, boss? Come to think of it.
let's do our own crime scene investigation before it gets too crowded around here.
Huh? Are we even allowed to do that?
It's no big deal, so as long as we leave it exactly like we found it, plus, no, never mind.
Now, where was I again?
There's really no need to talk about it right here and now. I want you two to find out for yourselves. Rumor about the Academy. So, were you shocked by your conversation with Professor Means?
I guess so. Actually, that was pretty shocking.
The Dark Age of Law. I'm sure you've heard those words before.
Sure. A number of times, boss. Prosecutors file false charges and lawyers fight back by fabricating evidence. There's a lot that goes around these days.
But the question is, how is it related to the case at hand? Training students to produce results. That is the school's policy.
Yeah. While that in and of itself isn't a bad thing.
Right. As long as those results come by fair and honest means.
Oh, but what was that Professor Means said? The end justifies the means. Yeah, that's a very dark way of thinking. It means do it by any means necessary.
To survive the dark age of law, you must use any means necessary. Fabrication of evidence and false charges are unavoidable in quest for the results. That's what they're preaching here at the Academy.
But what'll happen to our legal system if results are all that matter anymore?
Relax, it's just a rumor. I'd take it with a grain of salt if I were you.
Oh, that's a relief, boss. He had me going there for a minute. Wait a second. What if Mr. Wright examined the victim's body for a reason? Maybe he was worried someone might actually tamper with the evidence.
I think that about wraps up what I know so far. Well, the fact is, this case closely resembles Miss Wood's script is obviously important. Knowing that, you should probably try and identify what's the same and what's different.
Okay, I'll try talking to as many people as I can on campus.
Good. Okay, so I guess we're gonna leave then. We can talk to him about, see if he says anything about this. Things like that sure scream out school days, don't they?
Were you involved in any extracurricular activities like school papers or mock trials, boss?
Nah, that wasn't my thing. I was an art major.
An art major? Then how did you become a famous lawyer?
It's kind of complicated. And when I say kind of, I mean really, really complicated.
Oh, he must really mean it. I'm picking up a lot of complex emotions in his voice.
Listen, Athena, there's a certain amount of etiquette involved in presenting evidence. You're free to shove this or that in my face, but at least get my attention first or give me some sort of warning.
In other words, do as I say, but not as I do. I see how it is.
Things like that sure scream out school days, don't they?
Were you involved in any extracurricular activities like school papers or mock trials? Mr. Wright? Darn
Nah,
it.
I was an art major.
Whoops, an art major. Wow. I mean, how did you become an attorney?
It's kind of complicated. Oh wait, we already did this. Okay.
Someone's saying, present the badge. I guess we'll just do that later.
A shiny new attorney's badge brings back memories.
I've heard that countless people live in dread of your pointer finger. Were you really that scary back then, Mr. Wright?
Strike one. I've always been just as you see me here.
Harmless sheep in wolves' clothing?
Strike two.
Do you have an old picture of yourself? Wait, never mind. I'm not sure that I want to see it.
Strike three. You're out.
Whoops.
Okay.
Alright, I guess we can present everything else.
Listen, Athena, there is a certain amount of etiquette involved in presenting evidence. Blah, 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 blah.
And...
Listen, Athena, there's a certain amount of blah, 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 blah. Okay, so there's nothing else we can do here, so we're going to move on to the... we've been to the lecture hall, we've been to the hallway. Let's try going outdoors. That was the correct one. Okay.
Yep, that's right, Everly. It's, his name is Aristotle, a Greek philosopher. Yep, definitely.
Okay, so we're outside.
Nick was an art student before going to law, and there was a reason, says Mega Man. And
Yep.
October 24th, Themis Legal Academy Outdoor Stage.
Ta-da. I thought the area was cordoned off. Hey, the police are discussing something over there.
Oh, I know. I'll just quietly sneak over for a listen. Here goes.
Athena, watch where you're...
Huh? Eek! put this stupid box here. Wait. Apollo! This box, there's...
What now?
There's someone or something inside.
Don't let it be a snake!
That's not a snake.
You morons just blew my cover. What the? There really is someone inside. That someone is me. Miriam's Scuttlebutts.
I don't know if this is a girl or a guy.
That's a guy's uniform. Wait, is that a guy's uniform or a girl's uniform? I can't tell. Is that a skirt at the bottom or... I think it's a girl. It's a woman. Alright, Amber, so think Raven.
That someone is me, Miriam Scuttlebutt. And I'm a senior in the judge course. What's with the box, Miriam? It's the fate of we who live in the shadows. There's a very good reason why none may see my face by the light of day.
Wait, if you're taking the judge course, did you write a mock trial script too?
You really want to see my script so bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't.
Wow, almost 2 years. That's amazing.
Whoa, thank you, Superstar. You're breathtaking. Woohoo, I'm hyped to be close to supporting you guys for 2 years. I'm also hyped to play Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Awesome. Thank you, Superstar. You're breathtaking. Thank you so much. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. Who cares? Sure was rejected for a good reason anyway.
This person's weird. Okay, talk to Miriam.
Thank you, Superstar. You're breathtaking. Oh, so you're studying to be a judge too? You must be classmates with Juniper then. Are you a friend of hers? Juniper? Sure, she's my friend. That's why I'm gathering info. Now, tell me all you know, for tomorrow's trial. For tomorrow's trial? What are you even talking about? I'm gonna take the stand, naturally. So the witness for the prosecution is some weirdo in a cardboard box? Disguise is how I get my scoops. But you're right, it's me. So tell me everything you know, for Juniper's sake.
Wait a second, Miriam. Repeat what you just said.
A lawyer with brains as bad as his ears. Poor Juniper. I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know, for Juniper's sake. Clear enough for you this time, Spike Hair Boy?
I thought so. Athena, my bracelet's reacting.
Your manlet? Really? That means a lie already. Wow, that was quick.
Okay.
Why is her last name Scuttlebutt?
I don't know.
Is she from, like... I'm taking the stand tomorrow. Tell me everything you know, for Juniper's sake. Maybe her eyes.
How in the world could you see her eyes in there?
Maybe we have to do it again. Listen again and go up to her eyes, I would.
Manlet.
Manlet time. Why are all these weird people, like, all these characters are females?
Man Bracelet.
Yeah, she's Solid Snake, but it's a girl.
Alright, Amber, you have any ideas?
Ring! Not really. I
You're
don't know.
usually pretty good at, like...
I have no idea what's happening, Luke.
I mean, the box is sweating. Is that normal?
How can a box sweat?
Right, that's what I was thinking. Well, I've watched their creepy eyes.
Oh, I have no idea, Luke.
Well, I watched her entire eyes that time. This time I'll watch one of her hands, because she doesn't have very many body parts viewable.
Yeah.
Unless they're talking about the sweat of the box.
Oh, there! Yeah, I would do it. Her hand.
That's strange. You suddenly tightened your grip when you said, "for Juniper's sake." It's like you're subconsciously tensed up because you're lying.
What are you talking about? When did I ever lie? Okay then. Let me ask you this, box lady. Why were you selected as a witness then? Huh? That's an easy one. I'm the editor-in-chief of the Themis Herald. I know everything there is to know around campus, even the darkest of secrets.
Editor-in-chief, huh? Pretty impressive.
Yeah, well, it's a lonely one-woman operation. I do it all myself, from reporting to editing to publishing. Still impressed? I'm a perfect storm of journalism because I bring it all to the table. And this is the evidence here. I'll just stick it over here.
Okay.
An extra edition of the Themis Herald, published to go on side with a mock trial. Themis Herald Extra, added to the court record. Thanks, Miriam. You took my line. You've revealed who you truly are. Someone who's never had Junie's best interest in mind at all. What? Are you questioning our friendship? Look, you may want answers, but... No can do, because what you're saying conflicts with this piece of evidence. The stupid story she wrote about lying about Juniper. Take that! That's the Themis Herald, the paper I publish. What about it?
Now you're a ring wraith?
Shia.
Okay.
Are you really that dense? This article is full of malicious lies about Junie, you jerk! It's definitely not something a true friend of hers would ever write! You got it all wrong. Another staff member wrote that one. I don't think so, Miriam. You even said it yourself a moment ago. It's a one-woman operation, is what you just said. Or did you forget already? If you just given me the info that you have, stupid pawn, Juniper's using you. Are we playing Spirit Medium?
I don't know.
Miriam Scuttlebutt. Sorry about your last name. Now, I want the truth, Miriam, Miss Scuttlebutt. You hide in your box in order to collect gossip for your sleazy paper. Isn't that right? Isn't it?
You're not really friends with Juniper, are you?
No, duh. She's the target of my scoops. And my readers demand dirt. Extra, extra. The dirty little secret of the squeaky clean student council president. Dirty little secret? All right, what are you planning to say in court, huh? I'm a witness to our part in the crime. I'm gonna tell it all in shocking expose. The end justifies the means. That's my brand of tell-all journalism. The end justifies the means? Wait a second! In this dark age of law, many of us embrace Professor Means' methods. Even future judges do. I've even adopted an end justifies the means brand of journalism, which includes tape recorders secretly hidden all over our campus, secretly recording every last word without anyone being any of the wiser. Doesn't she realize that's totally illegal? And one of them was at the scene of the crime, the art room.
You put a tape recorder in the art room? What did it record?
You want to know? You really want to know? Yes, please. That's so nice of you to... Like I'd really tell you now. The big stoop comes out in court tomorrow. Oh, you're so mean, Miriam! According to my evidence, a fatal fissure had opened between the three of them. Who? Junie, Hugh, and Robin? And what do you mean by fatal fissure? Juniper, Hugh, and Robin used to be the best of friends. Used to be? They still seem to get along just fine to me. I did sense some discord, though. You don't know anything. Ha ha. Professor Means has his followers, and Professor Court had hers. Their influence is inescapable. Are you implying that one of them adheres to that extreme idea that you and Professor Means have? But why would anyone follow that philosophy? How could you possibly understand? You're new around here.
Miriam, wouldn't you feel better if you came out of the dark and into the light?
I can see just fine in here, Spiky boy. Then you'll realize how guilty Juniper Woods really is. We're gonna have to cross-examine her tomorrow! But I don't know where even to start with this girl in the box!
Well, let's at least take care of whatever we can today.
You're right! Let's see what else we can find out!
I guess we have to present stuff to her.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't even know what's going. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on!
Oh, we're running kind of. Yeah, I gotta start.
Alright, guys. So we're gonna end on a cliffhanger for this episode. 1,000 views is needed to get another episode tomorrow. So we're ending at 620 views for you guys. That's the best we can do because we're running... I don't want to run too late with the Final Fantasy streams since they take longer. so I want to get Final Fantasy going. Thank you, Alex, for the amazing super chat. That's really going to help the channel this weekend tremendously. That is huge. So you guys just have to get 1,000 views in order for this stream to continue tomorrow at 4:30. So we'll give you guys until 7 in the morning again. In order to, you know, if it doesn't happen tomorrow, we have another game that we can put up. And then we can shoot for Monday. But I really think you guys have the ability to get another stream of this tomorrow by just getting it up to 1,000 views. You did it yesterday. Where was it? Turnabout Academy. There it is. Questions is what we'll be calling this. Okay.
Yep, so next time we can present evidence to Box Girl.
Yep.
Thanks again, Alex, for the very generous super chat. And thank you for the other super chats, guys and gals, everyone else, and highlighted messages. And thank you so much for your generosity, Alex and everyone today. Really appreciate that, guys and gals.
Yeah, you guys did fantastic. You did great on getting the likes up, and the engagement was fantastic. So we're able to do another episode for you guys tomorrow. So you just have to get, what is it, 700, 800, 900, about 400 views by tomorrow morning for this stream. Okay, guys,
awesome.
You'll be redirected to Final Fantasy. Remember, Final Fantasy won't begin until it's around 40 likes. As soon as you guys are able to get 40 likes up, we'll start the Final Fantasy stream, and we will be streamlining the story very quickly today because we're lowering the difficulty because there's no point in playing normal based after the fact that grinding doesn't work in the game.
Yeah, the grinding doesn't work. The
grinding doesn't work. The XP yield is low.
They changed it after... They must have had a different grinding method like 3 weeks before the game came out.
Don't know. Alright, guys. So thanks for watching, and see you on Final Fantasy.
See ya! Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.